All right, it's your buddy. It's your buddy Mike Messier. Taking off these headphones, and it's cold outside. It's December 27th, and this is that week that a lot of people may not have school or work, whatever they're doing with their lives. They might be lucky enough to have a week off, and I'd encourage people to not just sit there and scroll through Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or try to put on a facade that everything is okay and everything is great, either in your own life or in the world in general. I won't blind you with that sun. But I would just say it's a great week as you end the year 2018. What a topsy-turvy year it was. And in a lot of ways, it can be seen as a negative or an unpleasant year. That being said, the world out there is not going to stop being unpleasant. Nothing changes on New Year's Day, and the only thing that we can do is just separate ourselves from this fucking world and enjoy what we can. So for me, that means, coming out here, this nice park. There's a few people out here, but not too many. And this beautiful park. I wonder how many kids are sitting at home right now at 10:30 in the morning playing video games or Insta-fucking-gramming or Twittering while I'm out here in this nice park. There's plenty of space out here for people to, play soccer. A couple guys are playing tennis down there. There's plenty of room for everybody in the great outdoors. There's beaches, there's parks. So for people who have access to these type of venues, you may not have a lot of money to go skiing or whatever the fuck, but you certainly have your feet to walk outside and do something. And when I get on, social media and I see that everyone's so uproarious, and I've fallen into that trap many times of getting into arguments and threads and complaints. So I'm not above it. I'm just having a moment of perspective that when we're all dead and we're, if we had analytics for our lives like you do for this YouTube video, and you say, wow, I spent 16,000 hours on Facebook, I spent 22,000 hours on Instagram, I got 5 million likes before I was dead, and it all ended up doing nothing for me or my career. And a lot of people I deal with, myself included, are entertainers, actors, writers, whatever, and put a lot of stock into the social media because that's how these bigger companies sometimes rate and view people. But I don't know if that's particularly healthy, and I don't think that it is. So blah 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 blah. Obviously, you can't deny, we can't all go into a cave and do cave dwellings and just say that we're going to be above everything and above modern society and its ailments. But to have some type of perspective is healthy. In any fucking event, about my own goddamn life, not particularly happy, never really am, but always moving forward, fighting for some type of recognition, some type of happiness. Interesting that I put the word recognition above happiness, and maybe that's a little world step into my own psyche. In any event, I wish you all a good day. Remember, it's the last week of the year, but you don't have to wait till January 1st to make some type of New Year's resolution. You can make a New Year's resolution any goddamn day of the year. You could wake up on August 3rd and say, Happy New Year to myself. I'm going to do something profitable to my own life. Another thing I would mention, and not to drag anybody down this abyss, but I do have people in my life that tend to unload on me, their own issues and problems, and I'm going to make a silent vow to myself to not tolerate that so much, and in a gentle way, just kind of tell these folks, hey, I'm not here as your goddamn therapist. I'm not here to be anybody's therapist. If people need therapy, they need to go to therapy. I'm working on myself, my own issues, and I suggest that everybody do the same. Sometimes I think people hold friends accountable to their own happiness or mental well-being. At the end of the day, we're like me in this field. We're all in this game by ourselves. Have a good one.